So, hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and this time we are going to talk about the transfers. Yes, the transfer window is open and the Club World Cup is near, and we are back again with another transfer video, though it's been quite a long, and this is my first video of this transfer window. And it won't be that long, but this video is about the true transfer of Atletico Madrid, which are being now considered, and of course, one or two more specific transfer I want to talk about. So the first two transfer which I'm going to talk about is the most hopeful and optimistic news which we have in the market. First of all, is the news of Alex Baena. I've talked about him in the during the time of the winter transfers. Alex Baena situation is that it looks like it's on the verge of being completed, and as per the reports, we are which also I've talked about in a previous video, is that we are getting Baena for around 40 million something, and we are giving Rodrigo Riquelme to Villarreal. So I think it's a pretty decent signing, and currently the price at which we are getting Baena, trust me, the kind of a player he is, and the kind of I and a lot of people, including me, rate him pretty highly, and I'm really glad that we are on the verge of signing him, because of the fact that if we weren't going for him, then definitely any other team would have snapped him. Case in point, Manchester City, since they're looking to go beyond that KDB era, Kevin De Bruyne era. So a guy like Alex Baena would have been great in that team. Okay, so it's great that we're getting him, and as I said before, and I'm gonna say this thing again, he's a really important player and a really important long-term prospect which we need in our team. Okay, so yeah, as I said, like this news, we have already agreed personal conditions with him, and as per the reports, we are selling Rodrigo Riquelme. I mean, adios, man. All that I can say, man. This guy, I love Rodrigo Riquelme. His his performance in this season was not as expected as good we expected him to be, and I was really hopeful. I still am, to be honest, for him. But if this way, if it is a way with which we can get another player, another important player for our system, then I guess it is how it has to be. And truly, man, I'll still love him. I'll always love him. I'll adore him always whenever I see him play at Villarreal. So yeah, that is for what I believe. And yeah, man, as I said, I love Riquelme. I've always have good memories regarding him for most part. So yeah. And let's just talk about the another news first. Like before that, let's just conclude this Alex Baena saga by saying it could be now confirmed in any moment, because Atletico is trying to get him before the Club World Cup so that he can play in that tournament, which I agree with. He should, and we should be doing this. And it is great that we are taking this much of swift step. And okay, so yeah, he could be announced in a day or two. Maybe let's hope we get his news of confirmation as soon as possible. The second news is about the DM position, defensive midfielder position, and we have got here Johnny Cardoso, his saga, and the fact is he 25 million buyout clause is there present in his deal for Tottenham Hotspur, which was looking as if they're gonna activate that. But as per the report, the moment he got to know that Atletico is interested in him, he put us over Spurs in terms of his preference, and which is great for us, to be honest. And as per the negotiations and reports and rumors, we initially were of course around 25 million, and whereas Betis wanted 40 million. So we are currently in negotiations, and let's just hope that this also comes to a fruitful end and we get to sign him also before the World Cup. These two targets, these two transfers are the transfers which are at, as I said, preference, which are the top priority transfer currently by the Atletico board. And let's hope, as I said, being touch wood, we get to confirm both of these transfer in less than an hour, less than 1 or 2 days. So yeah. Well, talking about another transfer which is happening as per reports is the fact that initially it was thought that Lenglet is gonna go because he was asking way more of a salary, but now it looks like we have negotiated, and there are other things which are happening. So as per reports, it looks like he's gonna come as a free transfer to us. See, we need more defenders, given the fact Axel Witsel is also gonna leave, and we need a player at the position of Azpilicueta as well, because there have been Javi Galan and Azpilicueta. We need an upgrade in that position as well, and we're gonna talk about him later because it's that position. But let's just first talk about this thing of Lenglet. See, he was needed because he did perform better, and as a rotational player, I think he's a decent shout for us given the fact how he played, and let's hope that he maintains his performances. And he got to play back again for the France national team, so good for him as well. So let's just get back to quickly to the position of Javi Clan and Aspilicueta, which is at the left, where as per reports we are linked with Theo Hernandez. To be honest, he's been a terrible guy, especially for Atletico. He has mocked us before. He was our academy player, but he's been terrible. He is a great player. He's a great player for that position, and he would really suit our team. But he's a terrible human for specifically the way he treats Atletico, and he has treated that before. He's a hypocrite if he comes back and say, "Oh man, I love Atletico and all." And trust me, if he comes, I think it's gonna be quite a fan outrage, which is understandable. As I've said, I'm also kind of really in the grey area with this kind of a transfer, and I don't have much to say. But yeah, man, we do need a quality player at that position, and a player like Theo would really work. But let's just see what happens, because I don't want to talk more about this thing. So that is it for this video. Thank you for watching till the end. I'll see you next with the new latest transfer updates. So yeah, thank you for watching till the end. Subscribe for more. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.